Come in. Hey, sweetie. What are you doing here? I would imagine you'd be outside, playing with the others. Well, it is summer after all. Last year you would do nothing but be outside. Don't know me, silly. Remember that one time you didn't want to leave, so we had to bribe you with candy? There you go. There's the memory. Now, tell me, why aren't you outside? Uh-huh. You lost your wish list. Remember, I told you, you're not going to be sending those until earlier in the fall. Okay, fair. Some people like to start things out early. But you lost it. And then you found it. Really? Do you have it with you? Let me see. It's fine. I won't get too upset. Unless it's something very mean. I promise. Can I see the wish list, please? Thank you. Do you know who wrote this? Of course. Of course it'd be Elliot. Well, he said Santa isn't real and you should feel ashamed of believing in someone like that. Oh yes, I agree. It was very rude of him to say. Well, what do you plan to do? You look visibly upset, almost angry. Well, I'd say it's pretty smart of you to come to me for it. You should never take revenge in your own hands. Yes, always come to somebody who will help you out. Glad I taught you that. There's no need for revenge or violence, just... Question? Of course. What is it? You know my door is always open to you and the others. 2 questions? Okay. Why don't you sit down right there and we can talk. Now, what's your question? What do I plan to do about it? Well, for one, I'll have a very serious talk with him. Tell him how he shouldn't steal things, first off, and then make people feel bad for what they believe in. Only mean people do that, and I don't want any of my little ones to grow up to being like that. At least not under my care. Don't worry. They'll be properly... I don't want to say punished, but you get the idea. They'll have to right the wrongs and receive the consequences for his actions. Well, I'm glad that makes you happy. Don't revel in it. You can always write another list. Who knows? Maybe it'll be better than last. You have the same wishes. Is Santa real? Ah, the spirit is. Santa represents many things. It represents charity, happiness, joy, childlike wonder, inspiration, kindness. Yes, the fact he has a list is helpful. I'm glad that's a good answer for you. Oh, right. Second question. Go for it. What? What have I been doing? Working, of course. Working for all of you. Trying to find new families for everybody. My stomach. Well, you're right. My stomach is no longer... yeah, like a balloon. Well, you see, I went to the doctor again. It seemed that... it's okay. Never mind. It's adult stuff. You insist, huh? Why is that? Okay, that's fair. If you've been here for a while, on the journey of me trying to have a baby, I guess that's fair. Well, in short, the baby didn't make it. Unfortunately, there were more complications than originally thought. And so in the end, they had to... well, not exactly take her out, but in a way, I guess, they had to remove her. Because not only would it be unsafe for me, she wasn't going to make it anyway. Her heart stopped. She stopped responding. Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm a bit sad. It's hard when you have broken dreams. You want nothing more than to have a family, a child, and then just have it ripped away from you. Yes, there is a however. However, I'm sure she's watching over me now as a little angel. And besides, I've been burying myself in more work to keep me busy, occupied. My husband, he's just as upset. But I convinced him to give us a chance. And then I gave him an idea. And after a few weeks of deep thinking, he's okay. Now I'm working even harder to still make my dream come true, but maybe in a little different way. Mm-hmm. Yep, quite a different way. While I am sad that she didn't make it, that's not going to stop me from having a family. Yes, of course. Other than the family that I've grown here, all of you little ones, precious children, I do consider you all my own. But at the end of the day, I know that you're all meant to be with somebody. Some family that needs a child, that wants to love somebody and raise them to be good people. I have been helping, working to make sure that more children here find a family. Of course, I'll never give up. Thank you. Oh, those papers? But don't mind that. I know my desk is busier than usual, but you don't have to worry about it. It's okay. Yes, of course I say so. Now, are you going to stick around? Or do you feel like you want to hang here for a little longer? Okay. You know, I have some toys over there. Feel free to play with them. And when it's time, go have dinner.